Leading the Heat last night, Luka Doncic and the Lakers are off to Portland for the second of a back-to-back. Luka may be out again tonight, but the Lakers are rolling. They won 5 of the last 6 games and are averaging nearly 120 per game. We're getting you set for the Lakers and Trailblazers, tipping off in 1 hour. As we say hello and welcome to Access Sportsnet Lakers, brought to you by Mercury Insurance. I'm Allie Clifton alongside the Hall of Famer, big game James Worthy, the 7-time champ himself, Robert Horry. Big day in the city today. We're going to get to all that as well. Exciting times.
That celebration was amazing.
Yeah, it's something you may know about. 10 rings combined here on the desk. It's exciting.
7.
We're actually going to begin first, though. The Lakers on the second night of a back-to-back tonight in Portland. Guys, the injury bug, it continues, if you will. DeAndre Ayton, he's questionable, dealing with those back spasms he started feeling in Memphis on Friday. Luka will be out. Lower left leg contusion. LeBron continues to be out, dealing with that sciatica. Austin Reeves, heard of him? He is also out tonight, dealing with right groin soreness, as well as Gabe Vincent, that has that left ankle sprain. So, before we dive into our conversation, we're going to get the latest on the Lakers and how they will approach tonight's game versus the Blazers. We're going to check in with Mike Trudell. He's joining us from Portland as we speak. Hello, Mike.
Hey guys, welcome to Portland. Allie, it was already going to be a tough back-to-back, just considering the Lakers played at home last night. It's a long flight, all of that we see in the NBA every night. And then we learned today that they were going to be without several key players, including Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves. And so what exactly happened to Austin Reeves? That's where we started with JJ Redick. So he gets into that, and then we move on to some other things in his pregame session.
He's sore. Hopefully we'll get a little bit more information tomorrow. It did happen during the game sometime in the first quarter, he said, and he played through it.
I guess it's been like this, right, for pretty much every game so far this season, maybe more tonight than others, and so it feels like asking the same kind of a question, but what's the focus on a team that you just played all the ball pressure and not having a lot of your ball handlers tonight?
Yeah, we've got to do a better job of taking care of the basketball and at the very least getting a shot up. I think the effort offense, which we're trending in the right direction with that. It's been a difference maker for us. I think the effort offense is going to be important again tonight. And defensively, it's a similar game to last night. They don't kind of run the same dribble drive offenses Miami, but the intent of what they're trying to do offensively is very, very similar. And so got to get back, got to set our shell, got to be physical with our square to reds. We did not do a good job of that in the first game against Portland, and then need to box out and get the rebound. But if we can do that, then we can go play offense against an unset defense. But it's going to be ball handling by committee tonight, and then we'll run something.
All right, so you heard JJ talk about a couple of key pieces of focus for the Lakers as they try to find some way to get a win against Portland despite all of their primary ball handlers being out, except maybe for Marcus Smart. So maybe we'll see a little bit more Jake LaRavia. I'm sure we'll see a lot of Bronny James and Dalton Connect off the bench. But Allie, uphill fight for sure with no Austin, no Luka on top of LeBron and Gabe Vincent all being out.
You have your kicks with you, though, Mike, right? You can suit up.
I don't think that is going to help the team a lot, but I am available to do my typical job. I'm going to try to do that well.
That's all that matters. Thanks so much, Mike. We appreciate it. You guys were just kind of having this conversation, if you will, just the injuries and the amount of guys that are out. At the end of the day, when you look at it from a standpoint, I guess, the Lakers keeping the big picture in mind, the workloads for guys like Luka and Austin in particular, they are finishing a stretch of, this would be the 6th game in 9 days, so you can make some sense of it.
Well, I know that if there are like nagging injuries, contusions and things of that nature, sore groins, you don't want to push it. Rob will explain his theory that we talked about. But I think that, you know, if you just don't want to take a chance, it has been, like you said, 6 out of 9, and it's early, and I'm just assuming they just want to be safe and not push it, you know, in a back-to-back game.
And the groin that JJ just mentioned, Austin tweaked in the first quarter last night, but played through.
Yeah, I think one of the things when you have a groin injury, I've torn my groin in college, and it's really hard the second day. You know, you still have the adrenaline, you still have it when it's warmed up, so you can manage that in the game. But once you lay down, sit there, and just start to tighten up, swell up, and all these other things, it's really hard to get it mobile again. So I think the best thing for AR, because, you know, it's not like AR plays a up and down game, you know, north-south. He's north-south, east-west, southwest, southeast, all these. He's all over the place.
Is that a shout-out to Southwest? I'm just kidding.
No, no, we're not united like that. But we just, you know, we go up and down. But I think this is the best thing because you look at his load has been a lot. He's been playing a lot of minutes. You know, he had to take over for, you know, Luka, had to take over for LeBron. So I think for him, you know, this is very unusual for a guy to play this many minutes early in the season. So I think he needed this rest. I hate to say it because, you know, I really hate load management.
Yeah, you do. And I don't think anyone can disagree with that. Having said that, we talked about it last week, big game, because unfortunately, even though we're 7 games in, this is not anything new for the Lakers here early on. Because as JJ will tell you, it's still another opportunity. Next man up.
It has to be, you know, guys have to really, you know, do their jobs better and try not to do, you know, more. You know, guys like Hayes is going to have to step up. Jake LaRavia has proven it'll be a little bit more focus on them defensively without Luka and without Reeves and without Gabe. So, you know, it'll be interesting to see how they connect defensively and, you know, try to get some excitement on that side of the court. Maybe get some steals, some turnovers, get some easier buckets and make it easier on themselves. But they will have a leader out there. And Marcus Smart, you know, he's known for stepping up in all situations. But knowing that the team is without, 4 or 5 players, he will play a key role in how he verbalizes and how he, you know, establish that aggressiveness on both ends of the floor.
I think for me, it's going to boil down to a group effort. And what I mean by that, coaches are going to have to send in the right plays, the players are going to have to execute those plays, and they're going to play a tough-nosed defense because you think about the last time they played Portland. Portland kind of had their way with the Lakers, so now you're shorthanded in a number of ways. Your prime scores, you know, you think about it, we got 80 points on the bench now because of Austin and Luka being out. So this is going to take a prime effort, and this is going to be, you know, team effort, pass the ball, move the ball. And when you're playing a good defensive team like Portland, I know that's really weird to say it here, but they are a good defensive team. You got to really move the ball. Don't second guess yourself. Move it fast. That way everybody get not good shots, but great shots.
A really good defensive team that plays 94 feet, as we've talked about. And they've also caught the Lakers on the second night of a back-to-back both times now, beating them last week 122-108. Jake LaRavia has scored in double digits 4 times so far in this young season, including 25 in last night's win over the Heat. He's averaging 13 points on the season, shooting 60% from the field. Plus, no Luka Doncic tonight in Portland, but Luka Magic has been on full display.